What is going on? I'm zmoT. A little bit weird today. I recorded this video and then realized I had no sound, so it's going to be me talking over a video that I already had. Also had to edit out a notification, which was super annoying, but nonetheless, here we go. It's a War Factory day, and I realized we got a crab coming up. I'm going to try to live stream from my in-laws' house. Their internet is terrible, but I will do my best. I'm going to be using probably a max level account. Might do HQ18, not 100% sure yet. Still trying to decide. But bottom line is, there is an update. I know that there's a nerf, and everyone's upset, and there are bugs, and you have to get your golds from each residence one by one, and everyone's pissed. And let's just take a step back. I'm going to wait until Monday or Tuesday of next week before I do any corner reviews. Just get the emotion out of it, and hopefully they'll have fixed a couple bugs, and we'll have the new prototypes and all of those sorts of things. So I realize that everyone's upset right now, but I'm just going to wait a little bit, and I know I have been offline, and I apologize. Let's have a look at War Factory here quickly. So very easy War Factory. We'll just triple tap these 3 rocket launchers here. There's no free GBE floating around anywhere, but we'll just BART those back mortars probably. Doom Cannon will be a bit of a pain, but besides that, there's nothing that really should stop this from being a solo for basically every max level players. Mortars don't have a lot of help with it, like 35,000 or something like that. 3 rocket launchers will go down. Should be fairly easy. But as I was saying, like, I know that Supercell's updates tend to have a lot of bugs, and that sucks, but I'm just gonna give them a couple days, and then we'll figure out what's going on, because it doesn't do any good just to be super angry and pissed about things. I'm just gonna, thankfully, I'm at work right now with a ton of things going on, and I've been offline, and I apologize. I kind of feel like I've abandoned the community or something like that by just work getting in the way. So it's not, I'm just busy, that's all. Anyways, we're gonna try the triple tap here. Should work, I think, but just a spoiler, it doesn't. I don't know if I did it wrong here or tapped too slow. There's been a couple people reporting bugs, saying that maybe taps are coming out a bit slower. I don't know if that's actually the case. It's tough when updates drop because people start finding bugs that aren't actually bugs and that have always been that way, or it's just maybe I clicked too slow, but people will call it a bug. So if you're noticing that Sparks Universal Remote comes out slower, please let me know. Please test it. Please show me like videos with timestamps or something like that, and I will pass them along to Drew or test it myself when I have more time. But yeah, I feel like that triple tap probably should have come out. I don't, but who knows? It's only one attack. If you can see it across 6 attacks, it's a whole different ball game though. But anyways, let's get Everspark out here. We're going to get rid of that 1 rocket launcher on the right there, and then we will go to the left and get rid of that shock launcher. And we'll see what we've got for GBE left. This should be fairly simple. By the way, smoke duration. When and if there's a tribal smoke duration, do not boost it if you're a max level player. If you're with the zmoTs out there, boosting the smoke duration is a terrible idea. All it means is that the zmoTs are going to kill more of your troops. Now, obviously, if you're a low-level player and you're still learning how to smoke, it's fantastic. But if you're a high-level player, I do not recommend boosting your smoke duration at all. And by the way, obviously, this War Factory has no new prototypes, no zmoTs, no sky shields, none of that stuff. So a little bit unfortunate there, but sort of to be expected. We will see them in Crab starting around stage 9 or 10, I believe. Now let's BART out these mortars back here. A little bit weird narrating my attacks that I've already done. I don't ever do this, so a little bit strange. Let's get rid of these mortars. Now, we've got 71 GBE left, so we could get those mortars, but what I'm going to do here is let's go after this front laser, I think, is probably the best bet. And because you don't need to get rid of this laser, but let's be honest, if you remove that laser, the shore drop is so much easier, and because lasers are just not forgiving at all. So I'm going to send my 6 boats of Zookas in here to get rid of this laser. Now, at this point, if you notice that laser pointing to the left, I completely forgot that we've done Everspark at this point, and we've lost the delay. So you cannot flash kill a laser after you've put Everspark into its range. So I get absolutely wrecked in 3, 2, Boom. Just like absolutely destroyed by that laser. Thought I was being clever trying to flash kill it, and it did not go well. So maybe flash kill the laser before you do Everspark. You can't retreat that way, obviously. So just maybe just shock that laser. I don't know. You'll have to build upon that. But overall, I think it's a good idea to get rid of that laser, or maybe even save your GBE for the next attack, because we don't need to get rid of any of these rockets in here. You know what? Actually, let's load brick here. Let's load brick. Let's load all of our Zookas. Now, obviously, if you haven't noticed yet, the gunboat loadout thing has been fixed. There are optional updates you can download, so I would suggest checking your App Store or Play Store. That was a bit of a game breaker. That was so frustrating to have to click your troops one by one again, just like the olden days. But I mean, the only real problem with this attack here is these mortars shouldn't really range, but we'll get rid of them anyways, just to make it as super simple as possible. I mean, you could shock the Doom Cannon with the 3 mortars, but just to make the shock easy, we'll just get rid of the 2 mortars, and that should set us up fairly well for a core hit. I mean, we're only on our 3rd attack, so we might as well just completely dumb this down as much as we can. I don't know if you want to call it dumb it down or simplify, or probably get grief from someone for saying dumb it down, but nonetheless. By the way, I'm exhausted. I'm out of town for work right now, and then I have to travel to my in-laws for 4 days. And I know that out of town for work sounds great, but staying in hotels is just awful. Like eating hotel, staying out late, drinking more than I want to, socializing a whole bunch. It's not just like out with friends, it's out with coworkers, so it's a little bit different, and you don't ever relax, and you get back to your room late and you can't sleep because the hotels are loud and weird and awkward. And that was probably a waste of GBE on that Doom Cannon. I was kind of hoping I could take it down, but we'll just shock it. It's not a huge deal. So now let's get rid of Miss Sparky Spark. We've got 2 hits left. I just got a notification here. I edited it out, by the way, in case that looks sort of weird to you. We're going to let's get brick loaded. And then there's going to be a ton of solos on this, by the way. This is basically the easiest one possible to solo, but with no bullet, it'll be a slightly harder. I've just been using brick all the time now. Anytime I've used bullet, I've been a little bit disappointed because I haven't had time to figure out taunt yet. I tried to clear my map yesterday, unboosted on my 1500 VP account, and I just got absolutely absolutely wrecked. So I boosted, I think, 3 or 4 statues and cleared my map, and I just used brick. I just don't have time to. I don't know why I flared in this corner. I never ever flared in this. Like, that corner is not where you want to flare. I'll show you in a second where you should flare. I don't know why I flared in this spot. Like, I don't think I've ever flared in this spot in the history of War Factory. So you want to flare right here. This is the spot right there that you want to flare from shore. I have no idea why I did that first flare. Just brain was not working. But we'll move into the center here. Now, this War Factory at this point is over. Like, if you don't shock anything at this point, you'll probably take it down. But the Doom Cannon and the mortar might wreck a couple, so I'd recommend shocking them. But overall, like, this is just a super simple core hit once you get to this point. So if you're not 100% confident, you can go to that back left corner and take out the mortar and the Doom Cannon first. But we had 2 attacks to do enough damage to take a takedown core, and not a big deal. Anyways, so again, sorry, I know that I wish I could be uploading videos and going over the update right now and talking about the new prototypes and taunt and stuff, but I just don't have time. I'm in the office, I'm working, I've got family, it's Easter. These things just always seem to drop at the worst possible time for me. So if you're feeling like I've abandoned you, I apologize. It's not my intent. I'm here. I'll be back soon, hopefully. It's kind of nice just to let the update do its course, have a couple optional updates, let them fix a couple things, and remove a bit of the emotion, because I know, like, right now there's just so many angry people, and some of the things are broken and some of the things aren't available to us yet. So once like Monday or Tuesday, we'll have a better idea of what this update looks like, and we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I will be doing a Mega Crab live stream in 1 day or 12 hours, probably more like 10 hours by the time you see this. I'm going to see how my in-laws' internet is. Spoiler alert, it's terrible, but chicken live streams from like a 14.4 modem, so I should be okay. I will not be pushing on Mega Crab. You get a new attack every half an hour. I think there's like 96 total attacks now. The person who gets the farthest on Mega Crab will not be sleeping, and I just can't do that. So I will be attacking. I will be sharing some attacks, but don't expect a lot from me on this one, just because I'm at my in-laws' house and it's Easter and family and stuff. So Anyways, I'm zmoT. Thank you very much for coming in. I look forward to seeing you out on my live stream, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.